Hi, my name is Eric Pasquich, Director of Entrepreneurship at Propeller, and I'm going to be talking to you today about growing your client base for your Early Learning Center. When developing your marketing philosophy, we first need to start with the definition of marketing. Marketing is the process of finding, creating, delivering, and demonstrating value to customers. The basic principles of developing a marketing plan is to understand your target audience, understand your unique selling proposition, and communicate the fit between your unique selling proposition and the most acute needs of your target audience. You can think about your buying process through the sales funnel. Every customer goes through a process when deciding whether to purchase a good or service. As you can see, they start from the awareness stage, they begin to research all of their potential options, they select the choice that is going to best meet their needs, then they experience the product and service through delivery, and then retention. Today, we'll be talking about physical and digital strategies to improve the top of your funnel, while we'll be talking about operational and referral strategies to optimize the bottom of your sales funnel. There's 7 steps to growing your client base. First, we need to define your unique value. We need to optimize your digital presence, claim your physical presence, strengthen community ties, build a referral engine, boost retention, and track and adapt. Differentiation refers to the differences between your business and the closest competing options for your target audience. When you offer something that is otherwise difficult to find in competitors, that is a unique selling proposition. When defining your unique value, you should consider examples of differentiation. In early childhood education, this can include hours of operation, educational focus, core values, ease of communication, unique services, student-teacher ratio, tuition, location, safety and security features, parental feedback, inclusion and diversity, teacher certifications, experience, star rating, review ratings, and other amenities. Your goal is to understand your strengths, find an audience who values those strengths, and then communicate to them as effectively as possible. When optimizing your digital presence, you should be considering your website, social media, as well as listings, reviews, and other forms of social proof. You should ensure that your website communicates your core offerings, offers clear pricing, minimizes friction in the enrollment process, and builds trust with your audience. You may also consider including relevant resources for parents. Social media is an opportunity to speak directly with your audience. Effective social media marketing should demonstrate your unique value proposition, build trust with your audience by anticipating their priorities and concerns, and deliver value to your audience through parenting tips, community events, or online resource hubs. And finally, you should strongly consider how listings, reviews, and other social proof may influence a customer's decision-making processes. You may also consider that up to 82% of parents check reviews before enrolling their child in a center. Leveraging genuine social proof is one of the most powerful marketing tools for your business. You may want to consider featuring testimonials frequently in your website and social media, as well as inviting alumni back to interact with parents at open houses. You should also claim your physical presence. On the exterior, you should consider how to make your center as visible as possible to high traffic areas. This may involve exterior signage or even student signage and stickers. You may also consider developing a budget for advertising in high traffic areas. Advertising budgets may range from 2 to 5% of your revenues, depending on how aggressive your marketing goals are. You should match your budget to your marketing channels in order to best reach your target audience. We also strongly recommend strengthening your community ties. You can do this in a variety of ways. One way is to host unique events. These can be youth-focused community events, community-centered events, or parent-focused events. You may also want to join professional organizations such as the National Association for the Education of Young Children, the Association for Childhood Education International, and For Providers by Providers. I also strongly encourage you to develop relationships with nearby businesses and institutions, especially local elementary schools. You also want to develop a strong referral program because referral programs work when you're not working. Developing a strong referral program involves providing shareable resources for parents and partners, incentivizing your program through discounts, and promoting your referral program. And finally, you want to make sure that you are building a strong retention policy. Strong retention leads to increased customers by word of mouth. Common retention strategies would include strong parent communication. You can do this through parent-teacher conferences, parent communication apps such as Brightwheel and ProCare, regular surveys, newsletters, and calendars of events. You may also offer discounts, referral discounts, longevity, and sibling discounts. Parent-child appreciation is another great way to build relationships with the parents and children that you serve. You may consider recognizing birthdays, milestones, or offering awards. And then finally, flexible services. You may consider semi-regular weekend or night care for a parent's night out, or early engagement with next grade levels. And finally, you want to track and adapt. Your marketing strategy should be constantly shifting and adapting as your environment and your clientele change. You can ensure constant feedback from your parents and students to ensure a nimble marketing strategy. Treat your business as a laboratory. Each marketing strategy is a science experiment. You should form a hypothesis about success, test your assumptions, compare expected versus actual results, and then refine your marketing with those insights. We hope this information was helpful for you in growing your client base at your early learning center. Thank you for watching.